What down, family? It's your boy SNTV, back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends, and this episode is going to be about none other than Montana of 300.
Yo, let me tell y'all niggas something, man. Um, a lot of when I first blew up or whatever, shit y'all heard like Chiraq, um, different little remixes and shit like Hot Nigga and shit and Coco and all that shit. A lot of violent shit, lot of shit. I can see a lot of knuckleheads with hot heads running up under and shit. Ice cream truck, all that type of shit. Motherfuckers on my dick or whatever. So whatever, boom, blowing up. In this world, once a motherfucker see that you got sense and knowledge or know how to teach or you've woken up or whatever you want to call it or whatever and shit like that, or you teaching them something, the knuckleheads they can't relate to that shit, and it's hard for some motherfuckers to.
Now, Montana of 300 is originally from Peoria, Illinois, but he also grew up in the Prairie Court Projects on 26 and King Drive. Well, it used to be on 26 and King Drive. Montana of 300 is actually one of the Chiraq street legends that has a past and has did things, but he's rose above the bullshit. He's actually always been a good rapper. And actually, I never really spoke on Montana of 300 very much, but Montana of 300 is, if not my second favorite rapper from Chicago that's out right now, he's definitely tied for first. Him and THF Billa. Now, Montana of 300, this dude right here, he got a whole nother level of bars. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like THF Billa, in my opinion, but his delivery is a lot different. I think that Montana of 300 is a lot more famous for remixing different beats, because he get on beats and go crazy, but he also drops a lot of his own independent projects. He has his own record label. His record label goes by the name of Fly Guy Entertainment. Y'all should definitely, if you're not in tune with this dude, you should definitely go check out this dude's music, man. His cadence and his bars are crazy, bro. His metaphors and things of that nature, like his whole deliverance and everything, bro, is just crazy. I remember around the time when Montana of 300 first came out, which he actually, some people say he was using that, he was going by that name before Chief Keef and OTF started using 300. Some people say that he got it from them for clout. Me, myself, personally, I think that he might have, been using the name, and it just got official after he started, getting fame. The name 300 actually doesn't refer to any gang or nothing like that. It refers to like the movie 300, Leonidas and all of that. So, a lot of people was saying how Montana of 300 was jocking Chief Keef and, what they had going on over there. And Chief Keef even chimed in on that. But you know how the fans are. The fans like to keep up bullshit. The man cleared it up. He clearly said that, where the name came from.
I don't gang bang, and my 300 is not gang related.
And also, he talked about how, he's not a part of, any gangs or things of that nature. So, motherfucker just got to let that man live on that. Montana of 300, like I said, he has a lot of hits, and most of his views comes from him remixing different beats. He actually had a brilliant verse on that Panda. I felt like he had the best Panda remix out there. His Chiraq, his Chiraq remix went crazy. Also, his Ooh remix by Young M.A., that went crazy. What other ones he got? Oh, he made a remix to Dage Loaf's that Try Me. It's just a bunch of them, man. You know what I'm saying? And dude go hard every time he get in the booth. But not only that, man, I follow this dude, and I've been following him for a little while now. And every time this dude speaks, every time you hear from Montana of 300, it's on some positive shit. And he said something in one of his lives where he talked about how as long as people thought you know, he was a knucklehead. You see what I'm saying? He was on some straight drill gang bang, you know, shoot 'em up bang bang shit. It was cool, but once motherfuckers found out that, you know, he had a head on his shoulders, that he had a, you know, that he had a little knowledge, motherfuckers started looking at him kind of different. He looks up to Minister Farrakhan, as do I. I think Minister Farrakhan is one of his spiritual teachers. He's very intelligent. Like I said, he give away not only, you know, with the music, but on an everyday basis, man, he's always giving away some real good information, man.
Hey, shout out to all the miserable ass, spiteful ass people that's waking up every morning thanking God for another day. Then you turn around wasting your life's time trying to figure out how to hurt somebody else's feelings.
He's a year younger than me, actually. He's 30 years old. He has a son that's, I'm thinking, very, very good on the basketball court, because his son is, you know, affiliated with another youngster coming up in the basketball world by the name of Mikey. I forget his last name, but if you're familiar with, you know, the youngsters that are coming up, his son is definitely one of them. His son definitely plays or has played on the team with Dwayne Wade's son also. Yeah, so when you dealing with this dude, Montana 300, man, when I deal with guys like this on these Chiraq Street Legends, bro, I'm never gonna too tough bring anything negative into, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna mention it, because at the end of the day, that's not the type of time that he on. That don't mean that he, you know, he don't got no street credibility, or he ain't never did nothing in the streets. That just mean, like, that's not what he's rapping about. I mean, in a way, you know, you know, he's rapping about, you know, what he'll do and all of this, you know what I'm saying? But that's just drill, man. That's just the way of, you know what I'm saying, Chicago, in certain cases. But he's not actually dissing ops. He's not claiming no gang or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? He's not out here, you know what I'm saying, smoking on no op packs and all of that. So shout out to Montana 300 for that. I think that it's a lot of rappers out there that can learn from this guy. It's a lot of people out there that can learn from this guy. If not what not to do, definitely what to do in his case. Montana 300 has been out for at least, I know, 5 years, but I'm thinking he's been out longer than that. A lot of people wonder, like, why is he still not bigger than, you know, what he was, or why is he not, you know, going to that next level? And the answer to that is simple. Montana of 300, he had a video that he came out with. Actually, it was on a live. Matter of fact, it's the same video that I was talking about earlier, where he expounded on that too. And he talked about, he kind of like exposed the industry. And, you know, it's a different type of, when you're dealing with the industry, man, you know, behind the scenes, man, Hollywood and things of that nature, it's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about. But rappers are starting to come out and expose it, and it's a lot of rappers. Prime example, one of the guys that I know that was pretty good back in the day, he's not from Chicago, but he was a pretty good rapper that goes by the name of Ali Vegas. And he had an interview with a guy that goes by the name of Doggy Diamonds. And they talked about how when you in the industry, you know, they send you to these parties, and as soon as you might come in the party, you know what I'm saying, a man might try to grab your scrotum or whatever. And he was saying how, you know, he was on his way leaving out of the party, and he ran into some well-known rappers that we may know, and he was telling them, like, no, you know, don't go up there to that party up there. You know, they doing this and they doing that. He was like, you know, they was like, you know, we already know what's going on. We already been up there. So everybody's not, you know, and I said that to say this, everybody is not with that doing things to sell a soul, man. Everybody's not, you know, everybody's not on that. That's part of the reason why Dave Chappelle left and went to Africa for those 10 years, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of stuff going on in the industry that we don't know about and we won't know about unless we decided to get into that. And then it'd be a lot of people that, like, you know, they thought that that's what they wanted, but at the end of the day, that wasn't what they wanted, because it's a whole, like I said, it's a whole lot of other stuff behind that. When it comes to Montana of 300, he's definitely one of the best, if not the best, out of Chicago. He always has something to say positive out of his mouth. I salute the dude. Hopefully he'll get this, he'll see this video and he'll get it in good graces, man. Like I said, if we're looking for an example or somebody to follow right now in the rap game, and a lot of people might say that, his music wouldn't be considered as drill because he's not he's not out here doing hits and then rapping about them, and he's not smoking on iPads and things of that nature. Even though his music has a, some type of, a little violence to it. But I think that, he just loves to play with words, and he knows what the people wants. So that's what he gives to them. But when you actually follow this guy on an everyday basis, on a daily basis, man, he's not on that bullshit, man. He's, he's on the straight and narrow, man, and he's giving out the knowledge. Like I said, he's definitely a student of the Minister Farrakhan. So believe me, he got plenty of it. Hopefully y'all will help me get this video up, man. We need to raise this video up to 1 million. This is one of those videos that, it's nothing but strictly positivity. You know what I'm saying? That's rare when you're dealing with Chiraq street legends. That's very rare, actually. So yeah, this is one that we need to get out there, man. We definitely need to get this out there, man. And we definitely need Montana 300 to see this, and we need the shorties to see this. Y'all do what y'all can, man, to go check out all of his music. Y'all go follow him on IG. Y'all go follow his YouTube page. Y'all go fuck with the guy, man. Straight up. Real role model in the city right now, man. We can't say that about 90% of the guys, but he is one of them. That concludes this video. Another Chiraq Street Legends. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy SN TV. I'm out.
Just to be honest, I'm smoking on chronic while speaking Ebonics, finesse 100. Focus on making some money, get on the track and go dummy. Bitches a rap like a mommy, I'm a human tsunami. Shoot up your block with a Tommy, as soon as they see me they running. Niggas they know how I'm coming, hop out the car and I'm dumping. Bagging and flipping, no fumble, paper washing, no tumble. I am so humble, I am so ready to rumble. Swing at your face and you stumble. Nigga, I do what I wanna, just to be honest. Nigga, I do what I wanna, just to be honest. Just to be honest, nigga, I do what I wanna, just to be honest. Just to be honest.